just like we said, we're gonna kick off college football today. And maybe you can't figure out what our favorite team is. It's the Huskers. Go Big Red. So I was gonna do this for a cooking video, and I thought, well, how appropriate, because we're gonna be using corn today for this dish, and it's actually a pasta dish. And it has a lot of yummy stuff in it, and I'm gonna show you how to do it, but we're gonna talk about this first. I just wanted to let you guys know that we have our farm stand t-shirts available. We do have a few left, and we have charcoal, and we have this beautiful blue color. And you can just give me a holler on those if you'd like to have one. We're still picking tomatoes. They are getting a little smaller now, but they are delicious. Bumper crop of green peppers, and we made another batch of our roasted salsa, and this is for our kids in Omaha, and that stuff is very delicious. And we're going to be using corn today, so let's just go ahead and get started. We're going to have a delicious dish here. So let me tell you what I've done first. This is fresh corn, and this was 4 ears, and I just cut this off. And you want to make sure that all the ingredients you have here today are room temperature. That's just going to help this dish. It just works the best. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use my my pitcher here, because I'm going to use my immersion blender today instead of a food processor. So we're going to go ahead and put half of this corn, which should be 2 ears of cut off corn. And I'm just going to put it right in here. And then we're going to reserve the rest of this. So I'm going to just set it right over here. All right, so now we just have our 2 ears of fresh corn in here. And then we're going to add ½ cup of whipping cream. It's just going to go right in with the corn. See, it's just getting better and better, isn't it? Okay. And then next, what goes on top of this dish is a little fried bacon. So I have a little bit of the reserved bacon drippings here. So we're going to put 2 tablespoons of bacon drippings in there. And then we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to show you how I did this, because it's important to get all of the corn milk from the cobs once you cut all the corn off. So I just want to show you how I get that, because this just adds a ton of extra flavor. And you can just use a butter knife, and once you cut all the corn off, you just want to scrape it, and you just get all of the corn milk, all that delicious milk that's right in the corn there. And you want to do that with all 4 ears. Just get all the corn milk out of there. I already did it for the other 3 because that would take forever, but I just wanted to show you guys how I did that. And so you add that in there as well. So we have our cut off corn, our whipping cream, and the corn milk. We have that in there. And then we're going to add some fresh cracked pepper. If you don't have fresh cracked, you can just use ground pepper. And then we're going to add some salt. I'm probably going to add a good teaspoon of salt. I can use about that much. And then I like to add a little bit of red pepper to this dish, because I like to just heat it up a little bit. And that's clearly optional. You don't have to do that, but I'm going to add just a little bit. So that's our seasonings. So I'm going to go ahead, and then you just blend this up. Now you could use one of these, or you could put it in your food processor, whatever you like to use. Okay, and you just completely blend that up so you have like a creamed corn is what we have in there. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. And then while I'm over here, I'm going to drain my pasta. So what I've done here, I just cooked some pasta, and you can use any kind of pasta that you would like. I've used just some spaghetti is what I've done here today. You could use a fettuccine or any kind of pasta you'd want to use. So it's pretty easy. So here we have our delicious cream corn sauce. And then here's our cooked spaghetti. And you want to put that in right when it's hot. And then we're going to add our creamed corn sauce to this spaghetti. And then we're going to add 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. So we're just going to put both of those in there, and then we're going to give it a toss. So you just want to blend all this together. Let me tell you what, this stuff is so good, so appropriate for the Husker game. Our fresh corn in here. And then we got our Parmesan cheese in there, so you just want to mix that, toss it all together, and then you can just add in the rest of your corn there. And this is raw corn. It heats up with all your hot spaghetti. This is where your corn has the most flavor. I make a salad with raw corn. It's just absolutely delicious. So you just want to toss that in there. Just go ahead and put some kernels in there. What a big red dish, huh? We're gonna add some red to it next. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put some in a bowl here. Just serve it up like this into the bowl. Look at that. It smells so good. And then we're gonna go ahead and add some bacon. Just add a little bit of bacon to the top. Fresh basil, as much as you would like. And then we're gonna add, let's just go ahead and add just a tad bit more parm. This would just be finely grated parm. And then we're gonna put a little bit of more there, a little fresh basil. And then some fresh tomato. So here we got our Husker Red on there. We'll go ahead and put a little bit of tomato as well. And this is such a fresh tasting dish, and it's really delicious, and I'm gonna just give it a try here. Look at that, isn't that a nice looking dish? This is our Husker pasta. So I'm gonna give it a try here. Oh, very delicious.
You're making me hungry.
It's good, I'm making Dave hungry. So enjoy the football games today. Make yourself some Husker pasta.